What's up, guys? If your upper back, your chest, and your shoulders are tight, you're going to want to hop right into this routine, grabbing a yoga wheel if you have one. If not, it's okay. You can go ahead and stack some pillows, use a yoga ball, or even the ledge of your couch. Starting with the inhale, go ahead and put your hands behind your head and exhale to sink deep. If it feels right, go ahead and add some rocks back and forth. Again, focusing on your breath. Be sure to use each exhale as an opportunity to sink deeper or open more in each of these stretches. Today's routine should have you feeling nice and relaxed, open in the heart, and ready to improve your handstands, back bends, or back handsprings. Take a few more deep breaths and go ahead and exhale to bring your arms back to the side in front of you. And we're going to repeat with the inhale, bringing your arms back up and above your head. If it feels okay, slowly recline your head and go ahead and extend your legs out. Try to keep your core engaged to protect your spine as we are opening up the front of your chest and your shoulders. A few more breaths here. And we're gonna go ahead and bring our arms back out to the side. On your next exhale, slowly but surely. Again, if you're on the yoga wheel, slide down a little bit so lifting up your neck is easier. We don't want to strain anything. One more deep breath. Inhale your arms above your head. This time, go ahead and grab the yoga wheel. If you're on the pillows, just try to tap the pillows. And if you're on the couch, try to reach around the ledge of the couch. If it feels right, go ahead and think about pushing through your heels and your feet to lift up your hips and recline your elbows towards the floor. This should deepen the stretch in your chest and feel really good. If you feel any pain, you've gone too far. Make sure everything you're doing feels slow, controlled, and exactly what your body's asking for. Hang out here for a few breaths with your arms straight out to the side, stretching and focusing on the front of your delts. Open up the hands to extend the stretch and just keep breathing. Slowly again, come on out of this stretch and we're gonna go ahead and grab the yoga wheel from behind us and move it to in front of us. This next stretch is going to be a child's pose position, but with our hands on the yoga wheel, it allows for a slightly deeper stretch. Be sure once again to focus on each exhale as an opportunity to sink deeper into these stretches. Enjoying your last breaths in the child's pose, go ahead and prepare to slide forward into our puppy pose. Again, think about bringing your forehead and chest to the ground while lifting your hips. The goal is to get your hips directly above your knees, but feel free to add these rocking motions to work your way into the hold. Again, focusing on the inhale on the way down and exhale to push into the stretch. Once you're there, you can deepen the stretch by bringing your chin to the floor, but only if it feels right. Again, no pain. That's not what we're going for today. Press on up to your puppy pose one last time, as far as you can, and sink back into the child's pose to reset. Go ahead and slide on up slowly but surely at your own pace. Again, take your time here. If you need to pause the video and hold this child's pose longer, you are absolutely welcome to do so. If you're ready to slide on up, go ahead and do so, bringing the yoga wheel to the side because we are done with it for now. It's been great. And if you use the couch, shout out to your couch. Can't really, you got to work with what you got. These next few drills don't require any equipment, so go ahead and lie down on your stomach with your arms above your head. We're gonna go ahead and lift one arm at a time, isolating the mobility. As you can see here, it's a struggle for me to lift up my right arm as I recently injured it, but this drill has helped me tremendously and I have come a long way. Next, rotate your palms so they are facing each other with your thumbs pointing upwards. And lastly, you're going to point your palms up to the ceiling and your thumbs outwards as much as possible. This way, we focus on the full range of motion and mobility in our shoulders. For an added bonus, go ahead and internally rotate your hands so your palms are facing outwards and your thumbs are pointing down. Now that you've warmed up the lifts, you're going to go ahead and put your palms back on the ground and focus on lifting up and around in a clock-like motion. This is great for, once again, mobility. Act as if there is a water bottle or bouncy balls on the ground and you have to lift your arms over an object. The higher you lift your arms, the better your mobility is. Go ahead and get your arms all the way to your hips and then bring them back up. Focusing once again on breathing slowly in through your nose and out through your mouth. Once you get back up to the top, you're going to repeat this for a few more times. The only difference is the rotation of the palms. Next, you're going to go ahead, bring your arms back overhead and point your thumbs upwards towards the ceiling. This way we can focus more on the top of our delts. Repeat the same exact motion you did all the way back down and all the way back up. Again, once you're back to the top with your arms above your head, you're going to rotate the palms. This one is going to be tough, pointing your thumbs outwards and your palms up towards the ceiling. It might be easy overhead, but once you get closer to your hips, you'll notice that the thumbs start to rotate in. Try your best to point them outwards as much as possible and repeat the same motions all the way down and all the way back up. Getting back towards the top, you're going to rotate your hands one more time, internally rotating your palms and pointing your thumbs down towards the ground. Palms should be facing a wall or whatever you're surrounding. Again, one last time, repeat this motion, lifting up and around all the way to your hips and back above head. Just a few more lifts and you will be done with my new favorite clock shoulder mobility exercise. By the way, I got to give a shout out to this girl who introduced it to me on Instagram. She posted this challenge and I tried it and it was a struggle and I've been trying it ever since and it's really been helping me. So I hope it helps you guys as well. Go ahead and push back to a child's pose one last time. You're going to enjoy this for about 30 seconds. So just focus on your breath and enjoy the relaxation here. Sliding out of this pose, we're going to slowly transition into a spinal stretch that also targets the front of your delt. Next, you're going to go ahead and lay down on the ground with your arms in a cactus-like position. Putting your right ear on the ground and lifting your left foot up, you're going to think about driving your foot to reach the floor behind you. Focusing on pushing your right elbow and shoulder and ear into the floor so you're getting a really deep stretch in the front of your right delt and your chest. Using your left arm to push deeper and focusing on squeezing your glutes to protect your lower spine. This stretch should feel really good. It's also great for digestion, so if you ever have any stomach aches, you can go to this stretch as well. Moving on to the next side, you're going to put your left ear on the floor, lift up your right foot, and bring the right foot behind your left hamstring. Again, focusing on keeping that left elbow and shoulder pressed into the ground so you isolate the front of the delt and the chest. You want to make sure you're squeezing your glutes to protect your lower spine. One last deep breath, inhale, and one slow exhale, preparing to come on out of this twist. Once you're back to the center, we're going to finish strong with one last drill, reaching your arms above your head. We're going to open up our front body one last time while strengthening the back. For a modified version, go ahead and start with your hands behind your head, lifting into an arch-like position. Think about driving your heels to lift your quads and shins off the floor. For the more advanced lift, you can put your arms above your head. And congratulations guys, you made it through the routine, and I truly hope that this made you feel better. It's also really good for posture. If you notice that you're starting to slouch and you have a job that requires you to sit down at a computer all day, I hope you come back to this routine. I'll see you guys next time.